Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office. Today is the 18th day of April, 2023, a Tuesday morning. This is the morning briefing. And as I look out the window from the home office this morning, I see blue sky, but also a few clouds here and there. The rain and snow that we had basically went through during the overnight hours as expected. We did get enough snow in the Sierra that as I'm recording this, we still have chain controls up on 80, 50, and 88. However, with the snow now ending, I don't think those chain controls will be up very much longer, and we will get back to drier conditions in the Sierra as we go through the day. Before I get into all the weather stuff today, I do want to point out a couple of things. First, for those of you that subscribed, I really appreciate it. The second thing is, I really appreciate the comments and the feedback. That has helped to make this better. I've made improvements as some of you have made comments and suggested things, and I really appreciate that. And as a matter of fact, I got a comment yesterday, somebody saying, you should make the cursor bigger because, especially for those of you that watch on smaller screens, sometimes it's tough to see where I'm pointing and what I'm pointing at. Well, I've made the cursor bigger. So again, I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the comments and keep them coming. All right, let's get to what's happening this morning. And I will start with the satellite, and you'll see my bigger cursor here. So beautiful satellite photo this morning. As you can see, the valley has basically cleared out, a little streak of clouds going by. The clouds are still a little bit thicker over the Sierra, over the crest of the Sierra, but the precipitation is now ended. You can see Lake Almanor still surrounded by snow. As I mentioned, we still have chain controls up in the Sierra on 80, 50, and 88. But behind this, there's just a few scattered clouds out here. And we will see more clouds kind of pop up as we go through the day today. But, and while there be some snow showers, I don't think we'll see anything continuing in terms of what we'll see for chain controls and that sort of thing. All right, let's take a look at the 500 millibar chart because there are going to be a lot of changes taking place here over the next couple of days. And they're going to be warmer changes. First, I'll get to the temperatures here in a little bit. But first, what we see is this deep trough that is moving overhead. This is getting into the day on Thursday, and a ridge starts to build in. And this is late Thursday night, early Friday. This is a warming pattern, a north breeze out ahead of the ridge that we'll have on Thursday. And then on Friday, with this ridge building in, we've been thinking maybe low to mid 70s. We may have to think upper 70s on Friday. Friday looks as though it could be a warm day. Temperatures finally getting above average, and by the end of the week, the average high for the valley is 75. So getting temperatures 3 to 5 degrees above average, which is still pretty normal, that's up around 80. This is getting into the weekend, and that ridge, while it flattens a little bit, that just means our temperatures will stay kind of about where they're going to get. So if we get to the upper 70s to near 80 on Friday, we'll kind of level off through there through the weekend. And right now, the jet stream is starting to get into more of a pattern that you expect to see in the springtime. The active weather stays to the north, and that gradually allows warmer weather to move back into Northern California and dry weather as well. So once we've gotten past that little system that went through last night and early this morning, I don't see any other rain in the forecast. As a matter of fact, farther down the road, it does look as though we are going to start to see maybe even some warmer weather. All right, let's get into the model stuff here. I'll show you the HRRR, a couple of things on the HRRR. So as we go through the day today, this is this afternoon, and you notice how these little showers just kind of pop up along the crest of the Sierra north of Interstate 80. So for those of you in Plumas County, you still might see some rain and snow showers, nothing that really accumulates to all that much. But you see in the valley, you see in the Tahoe Basin and farther south, nothing going on there. This is around sunset. And then as we get into the overnight hours, everything stays mainly clear. Rain continues to go by to our north. So while I'm on the HRRR, let me just kind of switch products here if I can. Do this on the fly. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to show temperature. By the way, I use the College of DuPage here. They have a great site. So let me get into Wednesday morning. We've been talking about the possibilities of some frost first thing Wednesday morning. So I'm going to go to about sunrise. As I scroll over this, notice the temperatures here are in the upper 30s in the valley. So yeah, I think places like downtown Sacramento might be 40, but there are going to be a lot of spots like Lincoln, Chico, Marysville that probably going to be around 38. Fairfield, maybe around 38. But then you get up into the foothills and it'd be more like 35, with some of the colder valleys probably around 32. I don't expect to see a deep freeze, but we will see scattered frost in the foothills first thing on Wednesday morning. And that's going to be the coldest morning we'll see. After that, everything begins to warm up. So let's talk a little bit about that warming. And with that, I'm going to show you the 850 temperatures, 850 millibar temperatures, roughly 5,000 feet. And this is a reflection of the cold air aloft. Valley temperature, I shouldn't say valley temperature, surface temperatures, rise and fall with the day. You don't see as much of that as you go aloft. The temperatures aloft stay more uniform during the day, and you can see the general trends of warm air and cold air moving in and out. So this is the analysis this morning, and the white line that I'm tracing right down here, that's the 0 degrees Celsius line. And so these colors in blue indicate cold air, that's -5, and these areas of yellow indicate warm air, plus 12, 13, 14. So let's watch how this is going to change as we go through the next couple of days. This is Wednesday morning, and as you can see, that 0 line is still in the central part of the state, and we still have the cold air in the northern part of the state, which means we're going to have that cold morning. As we go through the day on Wednesday, that 0 line starts to retreat farther to the north. And then during the day Thursday, this is Thursday morning, the temperatures aloft are now about +4. And then as we get into the day on Friday, I'll go to Friday midday, now we're seeing temperatures aloft that are about +12. So warmer air coming in, kind of reinforcing that thought that we may have temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80. Also helping here, we have a light north wind as well. And so we won't have any onshore component to bring in any cooler air from the coast. Downslope wind also tends to be warmer in the valley too. And you'll see where the colder air is, it's retreated well off to our north. So the bottom line this morning is that we are going to see a rather cool day today, a cold night tonight, and another cool day during the day tomorrow. But the next, 5 to 7 days will likely be dry, other than maybe some snow showers in the Sierra today. And we will get into a warming trend. And I think that once we get past the possibility of some scattered frost in the foothills tonight, that may be the last chance of frost this season. So I think we're going to turn a corner here, and we're likely going to see some warmer weather as we head toward the end of this month. I'm sure for some of you that's good news, and for some of you it's sad because you like the cooler weather, but it does look as though it's going to start to warm up. So that's everything I've got for you today. I will be on KCRA at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. There will be a Facebook Live chat tonight at 8 o'clock. Have a great day. Make it a good one.